Hello. How's it going? What's your name? We are back. I would say fall is kind of fall. The fall has somewhat arrived here. It's September and it's some of the trees are browning or yellowing, and it wasn't really warm this morning. So I guess we're approaching fall. No more summer. Hey, that's Gizzy, how's it going? I wonder what we will draw today. Who knows, right? Who knows? I want to thank everyone that last week wrote suggestions on what I should talk about in the lecture. It was very interesting to hear. Definitely gave me it backed my thoughts, my own personal ideas up, where a lot of your suggestions seems to kind of go to that same towards the same topic, genre, or direction, I guess. Hey Kiwi, how's it going? What up? Hey, your Voodoo Breakfast, welcome back. So doors are open in terms of what I should draw. Please give suggestions. Frozen Hellhound. That's a pretty cool topic. Hey, Fight Milk, how's it going? What up? Spiral of Horror. Okay. Spiral of Horror and Frozen Hellhound. Some good topics right there. Electric Bull. That's pretty cool. Hey, Bruno Romanos. Dr. Sheldon, how's it going? Fight Milk, anything goes, really. Good morning, Ice Die. Boys. So, in terms of topic, we got Frozen Hellhound, Spiral of Horror, Electric Bull, Monstrous Kiwi. No. You can't take that back. That's the topic now. Potential. Hey, Wanamir. Alien Dust. Cosmoverse, how's it going? Sayart, what up? I think I'll no backsies. Exactly. Not take backsies. How dare you? Amalgamation bureaucrat. All right. Tree belly dancer. What on earth have you guys been smoking? All right. Let's see. Let's roll the dice. Number 3. Werewolf Commander. That's Evil Baker. What the hell? All right. Let's see. Frozen Hellhound was number 1. Spiral of Horror number 2. Electric Bull by Ice Die or Guarani. Electric Bull by Ice Die Guarani. I think this is your first one, Ice Die, or second. Electric Bull. Native American, all right. There we go. Okay, switch on the Photoshop. Start the timer. Electric Bull. A bull. Okay. Why are you doing? I guess. So, that's a bit annoying. Better. Electric. It escapes from the funfair. No. No! So I had this idea, an electric bull. I don't really remember what a bull looks like, but my idea is something like that, right? It's kind of like a cow horse, like all power. Long body type kind of thing. Like all muscles. Something angry cow, right? Horse from imagination. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's all coming back. Something like this, right? That's kind of what a bull is. But it has to be electric. How is it? They have this thing there. Yeah, that's right. That's what they have. They got this dip, this thing. I don't know what that actually is. A boob cam? Oh yeah. There we go. 1 second. Let's put the webcam up here so you can see straight down my shirt. It's good stuff, right? Hey Narada, how's it going? Funny enough, like I was watching a stream of this Kiwi. Yeah. I watched this girl streamer, and I know she's like all women's right, all these, you know, like feminist, right? She's all very like equality and so on. But there's so much, I mean, so much hypocrisy from a lot of people, especially when the people are talking in absolutes, and like when they're quick to judge someone and quick to hand out judgment and what's it called? Yeah, like judgment, right? Yet this girl streamer, in one of her recent streams, she had like a boob cam, and for me that reduced her worth in terms of me believing or like trusting her or respecting her opinion, if you know what I mean. It's like I've been like quick to pass out judgment on boob streamers. Like we joked about it earlier, right? I should make a boob cam. And you all know more or less, like I'm really against it, and I see it as a cheap trick, right? But then if I would be doing that, and then I would all of a suddenly, like tomorrow, but hey people, check out my new setup, and I have like a boob cam, right? But in a non-ironic way, I was like fully engaged in it, right? You would start questioning me a bit, right? Because I've been like publicly against it, and then I kind of just flop completely and do the opposite. So for me, the fact that she did that is just, I mean, I'll go ahead. Like, I don't care, you know. She can do that until the cows come home. But she should, what's it called? I'm so full of sayings, like throw stone in a glass house. You know, it's nothing wrong with boob camps in that sense. You know, like whatever. Whatever floats your boat. But then you can't. Then you can't like pass judgment on similar things anymore. You lose that power by default because you've sunk so low. Whatever floats your electric glass house. Anyways, enough shitting on boob streamers. They can do whatever they want, in my book. I had this thought earlier about what oh, I'll get back to my thought. Casey's asking a question. Any tips at attending an art conference for the first time as a person seeking a job as an artist? Well, it's a tricky one, right? Because we're all different. But like some general notes. First of all, for example, if you go on portfolio review or they're reviewing your work, listen to what they're saying and take notes. And ask a question. If they touch a subject that you want to kind of have them clarify, ask them. Because if you're asking them to clarify a point they're making, that means you're listening to them and you want to really understand what they're saying, right? So usually they look at your work, right, when you're doing a job interview at a art conference, and they will pass judgment on your stuff. And always take notes, always ask questions, but not questions in terms of questioning them. But if they say, "Oh, your use of colors are wrong," you might ask, "Oh, what could be a better solution?" That would be a question, right? Instead of like, "Oh, what do you know about colors?" That you've lost right there. Hey, Krasgar. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, so, but that also, you need to research, Casey mode, what companies you're going to talk to, and adapt. I wouldn't mind, if you're smart, you will have separate portfolios for the people you're going to talk to. So you let's say you have a total of 30 images. Kiwi. What do you know? Yeah. But let's say you have a total of 30 images that's portfolio worthy, and you have a hard time figuring out which one goes where, right? So make a custom portfolio for each person that you're doing, but always have the other portfolios handy. So if they start talking about something that you don't have in the portfolio, for their custom portfolio, you can say, "Oh yeah, I have that. I just you know, and you can show it. But usually what's always best is to do research beforehand. So if you're going to, let's say, meet Hammerhead Games or Pixar Animations, or, you know, whatever it is, you do your best understanding guess of what they might need in terms of quality, or in terms of style, or in terms of environment or design, or whatever it is your strengths. And then you make a custom portfolio for them, which is very slim, very boiled down to the very best you can do, where ideally you'll showcase exactly everything they need. So, for example, if you're going to go and show them your portfolio as a character design, have design variations, breakdowns, orthographics, and so on and so on. In the big picture, printed or digital doesn't matter. It all depends on presentation. It's cool to flip through a physical portfolio, because usually the quality is universal, in the sense that you're holding it, right? You can see the print, and the print varies, of course, depending on quality of the print. But nowadays you can get a really good print for very low money. So in that sense, if you don't have a good digital means of showing it, don't show it on your shitty 8-year-old Samsung phone, you know. Ideally, if you're going to show it digitally, have a good, big, clean display of sorts, like an iPad. And you have everything arranged, and don't have some weird viewing program so that they need to like do some strange finger combination to zoom and flip or whatever. Just do it as clean, pure, straightforward as possible, so there's less flipping around and you have to like 50 times forward to find a picture you're talking about and things. So imagine that they've done this 10, 20, 30 times before it's your turn. So they're tired, they don't want all sorts of like custom approaches to it. They just want to see what you can do and meet you, right? And they don't have time or energy to, maybe if you're number one, like the first of the day, you can have a little bit of leeway. Nereda, that's my style. Yeah, excuse me, but I mean, we can clearly see you have anatomy mistakes here, and you have a really bad draftsmanship. So I would see you improve on that. No, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but that's my style. So interview ends right there. Business cards. Business cards are great if you meet someone, and you talk to them. Business cards on a portfolio review is also good if you get a connection with a review person, and they're like, oh yeah, that's great, like we should get in contact, or send me an email to and usually what works is that you can't really ask unless you're unless you're really, really good, then they will absolutely remember you. But it's not their job to hunt you to give you a job, right? You are there to get a job from them. So the best is always that you send them an email, right? So maybe you should ask them about an email, and then in a polite return, you can give them your business card, and they give you theirs business card, or you can write their email on your business card, or the other way around. But business cards usually, in my experience, works really well when you meet someone at that conference. you kind of you strike a liking to the person, like, oh yeah, what do you do? Oh, that's fantastic. And you have some interesting deep discussion, and then you end up understanding that you'd like to do business together. And then you go, oh, here's my card, by the way. I would love, shoot me an email when you get back or whatever. And it's a really clean, smooth, quick way to get someone's details, instead of you have to take out your phone or write down an email or what's your phone number, and then it becomes this project, or just give a card. So in a sense that when you're at a portfolio review or a job interview, they already more or less have you there, and you're already engaging in a talk, so you don't really, in that sense, need it. But it's always good to have a business card, in the sense of sending the giving someone your information. But that could also, business card could be you writing your name on a piece of paper. Who cares about a business card? But what's cool with business cards is that you can, have like nice design elements and making it memorable for the person, and they go, oh yeah, this is that person, instead of like cool guy 78 at free mail. Hey, Canvas engineer, how's it going? Captain Boss, how are you? Tomas Dako. Art station is pretty good, yeah. Hey, Geno Lab, how's it going? What up? Hey, Vibus, how's it going? Joain, I don't know, it's almost 5K times 3K. But yeah, like Fight Milk said, if you need an internet connection and it's bad loading, it's that's going to be frustrating for the interviewer. But so like business card isn't a must. But it's a great way of just letting someone getting in touch with you. Because it has happened to me many times. Like I met some cool person random at the art conference while waiting for my phone to charge, and it happens to be some like senior person from Google, and like, oh hey, how's it going? Like, cool art conference, right? And then we strike a conversation that's really engaging, and then we happen to have a lot of commonalities, and then we just trade business cards. And then has happened to me many times, and then you shoot an email after you get back, after you're sorting through the business cards, because a lot of times you get business cards just because it's a cool thing to do, right? But then you go, oh yeah, this is that person. Yeah, I really need to send an email to that person. And then you do it, and then you connect. I have two monitors, Vibas. So there's the chat, there's the OBS, and yep, here's my photo shoot. So I just glanced to the side. And free boob cam, by the way. Moob cam, maybe we should make it. Rename it to Moob cam. So as you can see, the topic of an electric bull, I'm making a robotic. And by the way, Captain Boss, very cool robot. Your last update on Twitter or art at the Discord server. Very nice. Kiwi. Yeah. Once again, I'm for some reason I have the webcam up here, right? I don't know why, and then let's just have some cleavage. There we go. Now I'm gonna have like 500 viewers in a minute and 50,000 donations. Vibas, if you have a smartphone, you can have the chat open on your phone. The one drawing is a junior intern while Bjorn gets down with chat. Oh, for Vibas. Yeah, exactly. I'm not actually drawing. I'm just sitting like this, pretending to draw, while the person next to me is doing all the business. Hey, Gria, how's it going? Congratulations, Gria, for your first foray. Is that how you say it in English? Into professional artwork. For those who don't know, Gria was asked to make an image for a musician channel on YouTube. Pretty cool. Step 1. Step 2, rule the world. I'm so happy to see all these things, right? Because I feel connected to all of you. I mean, we are sitting here now, some of you for 4 years now, 5 years almost, and I'm so happy to see person after person starting to get where they want to go, right? It's such a beautiful thing. It makes me very happy, and it makes me remember the days of me trying to get into the industry and doing the hard grind and feeling the nervousness and anxiety and excitement and all these things about the potentiality like of the future, that the future might hold these amazing experiences, but they are ahead of me, and you start chasing the dream, right? And I'm so happy to see that you guys are constantly pushing, and then we hear some good news from someone that they finally getting this or finally getting that, and it's so cool. It makes me happy and makes me go back like 15 years to when I started out. Cosmoverse. Yeah. Step 1, show the moves. Step 2, profit. That's how it works, right? Step 3, bathwater. No, sorry, bathwater is number 3. Vibas, it is, because when I want to do this, I'm pointing at my Cintiq over there to my right. But my right is actually, this is my right hand. So I point to the right to my Cintiq, which is right on the webcam for you. But it's actually, I'm pointing to the right as well. But you should see it that way, really. But it makes sense when you see it on OBS. It doesn't make sense when you try to explain it. Kiwi, if I'm selling bathwater, for sure. Hey, stop this. This one, Gria. No, where did it go? No! There we go. Nice, Gria. It's a good one. Clean. It is the clean. Kiwi, yeah, I mean, what can go wrong with bathwater, right? Only 15,000 a bottle. I know, by the way, I messed up the bull shape. It is not really accurate, but it's the best I could do without really spending more time on it. I mean, I only have 30 minutes to do something. I could sit and try to get the proportions just right. I mean, obviously, if it would be professional work, I would look up reference, so I would know and understand the ins and outs of the shape of a bull. But this is from memory, so it is flawed. But I would say it's somewhat accurate. It's not accurate though. Somewhat. Ballpark. Kiwi. No, you know, actually, I'm not gonna sell bathwater. I'm gonna sell beard scent. You can smell my beard. You like open a bottle and oh yeah, it smells like whiskey and woodwork. Captain Bose, yeah, absolutely. The Bull Park. Yeah, my beard, by the way, smells of whiskey and woodwork. I like all good beards should. Musk by Bjorn. That's right. And pillow casing. If you wanna, when you go to bed, you can just sniff my beard. It's like scented pillow casing. I was gonna sell that too, and coffee brew. It'll smell like my favorite coffee, mixed with the scent of tar and newly laid asphalt. Newly laid summer asphalt, by the way, is one of the most delicious smells I know. That warm new asphalt smell is crazy. It's summer for me. Warm up. Yeah, anything like really nice and warm. Used old undies. Listen, nice day. That's like no man's land. You don't want to go there. Reposting the question? Did you question that toothbrush? Did you ask already? How do you cope with personal projects? The feeling of it is if it's worth it. Of is it worth it? Will this pay off versus I do this for fun and because I want to do it. I know you had some personal projects succeed and some fail. I would like to know how you navigate these feelings. Dead toothbrush. Fantastic question. Daniel Matthews, the one and only. Awesome sci-fi artist and artist in general, concept artist, by the way. You should all pay attention. The thing is, you really don't know, and that was actually one of the topics I was going to talk about today, or kind of like a bridging topic, which was how do you cope with personal projects versus mainstream appeal. And that's one of the things you got to think about when you're doing your personal projects. First of all, what is the purpose of the personal project? A lot of times when you do a project, it's not to sell, right? It is just for fun. And then it doesn't matter if the fun project fails or it doesn't end up being anything, because it's not meant to be sold. It's just meant as an outlet, as an output, you know. But then you also have the whole thing about, okay, this is going to be something I'm selling. If one of the pillars of the project is that you're going to sell it, you really need to start questioning what is your taste versus what is other people's taste. So for me, there's always for the projects that succeed, that I've actually sold, have always had the idea of mass market in mind. So it's not purely just my artistic output. It is my pure artistic output run through a filter that is geared towards the market purpose. Granted, like, I'm not talking like I'm some sort of very successful personal project person, but I have had some success, and that's always been the fact that when I'm always making decisions on from my personal taste and personal project, based on, is this the cleanest, best, most approachable solution to what I want to do towards the market. You know, because like I've talked about this before in terms of kind of creativity, and if you're creative, it's great to be you know, unique. But if you're weird and no one understands what it is, it's not relatable, and no one will understand, and no one will care, right? So the topic I was going to talk about today, originally, was your face to the audience in terms of your portfolio, like what your portfolio looks like, and how can you understand it versus how other people understand it. So it's the same idea, more or less, that when you do something that you want to put in your portfolio, and then the portfolio will be the product, right? And this product you're going to give to someone to say, hey, hire me and I can make more of this stuff. You really got to consider like all the aspects of the designs, the presentation, the colors, and then them as a whole when you're showing it to someone, right? So it's the same as a personal project. And if you want to sell it, you can make something absolutely strange, but when people see it, maybe they're like, what is this? I don't know. And why should I care? Boop, next, scroll. Or if it's something that's different and relatable, they go, oh, what's this? Nah, that looks like, and then the gear starts turning in their head. So that's like that. You always have to consider market value of if you're going to sell something, and then you have to wage it against your personal expression. So that's some, you know, it's important to always take into consideration what's the purpose of the personal project. If it's for fun, then who cares? You care. Dead toothbrush. Yeah, I mean, you come back tomorrow and you can ask the question again, and I can rant about it all stream. Time is up, sadly. I know, Kiwi. I know. Well, Ice Die, thank you very much for the topic. Electric Bull, very fun indeed. Beard by Bjorn, Sent by Musk by Bjorn will be in stores shortly. But yeah, It's a very complicated question, dead toothbrush. But yeah, that's the cleanest, most precise answer I could give in a minute or 30 seconds timer. All right, let's find someone to raid, to pass the love on to. Who can we raid? How dare you, phone? Should we why can't I? Oh. Should we look at what art has to offer? TwitchCon prep, Gears art. Oh yeah, he's doing some boob thing. Oh, boob. Well drawn though. Tim Rimmers. Tits and ass. Is someone doing chalkboard drawing? That's pretty cool. A bit different. That takes effort. How about someone towards the bottom of the art category? Someone doing something interesting but without viewers. Let's boost them. It's all the same, really? That looks pretty cool. Let's go and see this. I'm gonna just he's drawing. Pretty cool. All right, let's raid this random person. I have no idea. I don't know the quality of the stream or anything, but we're gonna raid this person and see what they was all about. Give them some appreciation, and then I have to go back to work. So anyways, thanks everyone for coming. Thanks for the great questions. Have a great day. Good night if you're that part of the world. I'll do the outro and then take us to the raid after the outro, so don't go anywhere. See you tomorrow morning. Toodles.